Hi, everybody. Welcome to AMS Galaxy USA Tip of the Month. This month, we're going to be focusing on milking robot settings. Our team at Galaxy has a lot of robotic milking knowledge. And as you know, it takes years to compilate the amount of experience that a team can have to support you in a product like this. I was asked to consult just a few weeks ago with a dairy that was just struggling a little bit to get visits and milk production that they were after. And one of the things that I did to help them was suggested some changes in their milk interval table to what we say is opening up the table, allowing the cows to have more access to the robot. So to get your buy-in and your interest in watching the rest of this video, I'm going to slide over the results of this farm's experience here. And I'm going to take note that I just snipped a little bit of performance from this farm, and I won't mention the farm's name. Starting on March 15th, you can see they were averaging 2.6 milkings per cow per day. And actually, I did the averages before I started this, and they were averaging 67.7 pounds of milk during that time period. The change to the milk interval table was made during the day on the I guess it was the 23rd, and then we saw immediate impact on the 24th, and milkings per cow per day, the average actually jumped to almost 2.9, and milk production per cow went up to 72.5. This was a 4.8 pound per cow average increase at this particular herd with just a few settings changed. And I want to take note that the way that the settings were set up prior to this consultation, they were not wrong. However, they were set up to be best for the herd at the time when the herd was a little bit higher in production and a little bit different days in milk. So I'm going to just show you very quickly how to get to the global milk interval table settings right now. So in the Saturnus 2020 dashboard, you are going to go to icon number 13 and drop down to indicator 3 settings. And now we're looking at a robot settings page, and we're going to go to milk settings here on the left, and then milk interval. So I am not here in this presentation trying to debate on what the best settings are for your particular herd. If you would like some advice, we're happy to provide some input, but I do not suggest that you make a copy of this. Again, this should be set to maximize performance at your farm based on your production, your current average days in milk, and things like that. This screenshot is coming from Cornerview Farm in Kutztown, the farm that's at our Galaxy location. And so I'm just going to show you some snips here. We're looking down at the bottom. I am using what's called the interval table. That's the title of the interval that's used for the large majority of the cows at this site. And there is a minimum milk production, a middle milk production, and a maximum milk production. And these are the 3 bands that we're breaking the table down into. And I suggest and prefer that you keep your milk interval tables simple. I sometimes get on farms and I see lots and lots of rows of data. Lots of complexity, in my opinion, makes things complex. And we are not out to have things be complex. We are out there to have things be simple. Actually, I was typing a little bit too fast there, so I'm just going to cancel that here on the video and go back in so I don't have to delete all those rows again. So again, here is my milk interval table, and I'm just going to explain how this is set up so you can make changes. So basically, if we look at this top line here, the explanation of this table is cows that are between 0 and 30 days in milk. They are all basically given a lot of access to the robot here at our herd. So any cow that's currently 30 days or less days in milk and milking less than 40 pounds can access the robot every 4 hours and 15 minutes. Between 40 and 60 pounds can access the robot the same. Between 60 and 85 pounds, the same. And any cow over 85 pounds actually has increased access and can access the robot every 3 hours and 45 minutes. So let's just take the other extreme. Let's take the extreme of a cow that is between 325 days in milk and 999 days in milk. A cow less than 40 pounds can access the robot every 8 hours. Between 40 and 60 pounds, every 8 hours. Between 60 and 85 pounds, every 5.5 hours. And if they're milking more than 85 pounds per cow, every 5 hours. So that's how the table works. I encourage you to come and take a look at your settings, so these bands, as well as the hours that are listed in the days in milk table, and see if they make sense for your herd. If you are not seeing milkings per cow per day that are high enough, this could be a reason why that you're limiting access and not allowing cows to milk as often as they are capable of. Again, right now we're milking 127 cows on this robot, and we're achieving 2.8 milkings per cow per day. Herd average isn't great, but you can see this, how the milking interval table can affect cow performance. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to our team. You can call our 24-hour help desk, normal business hours for something like this, or you can email us at support@AMS Galaxy USA. Happy to provide more help. Thanks so much, and have a great rest of your day.